my parents in the house to make some noise, please? Yes, my people. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 16 years. Yeah, it's awesome, and I've loved every second of it, except for sometimes. Oh, let's get real, you guys. It's hard work. It's hard work to be a parent. This is my social time with you guys. I'm going through this reinventive part in my life. My baby started kindergarten 2 years ago, and I was left with this feeling, the feeling that you get when you graduate college, and you're like, oh, I need to get a real job. and I know that raising children is the hardest job in the world. I just really want one that pays. So I went to my husband, I said, babe, I'm gonna get a job. We're gonna be a dual income family. And he said, babe, that's great. What do you think you wanna do? And I said, I'm gonna be a comedian and an actress. The twinkle in his eye just dwindled a tad. And he said, are you sure you're not going through a midlife crisis, babe? And then he suggested maybe a ladies' night out and a tattoo. It's not really me. I have a stage name now. So on stage, I am Rochelle Marie. But in real life, I am Rochelle Marie Anderson. I am a first-generation American Peruvian that married the now very, very, very popular white devil. My husband's name is Kirk, like the captain. I know, thank you. And he is so my type because nothing turns me on more than a hairy white blonde honky that tans better than I do. I love him so much, you guys. We have 4 kids. Who does that?
Woohoo! We do!
Full of faith. I'm assuming yes?
Yes.
Praise Jesus. Seriously. Yeah, so feeding these children. 4, it's messy, it's expensive, so I had to get really creative. And I found out which restaurants fed kids for free every day of the week. Our favorite was Hooters on Sundays. It was perfect. The wings, the beer, the game was on. My little baby boys were mesmerized with the servers. It's amazing how much Me Tooing you can get away with when you're sitting in a high chair. Amazing. I can't tell you how many times I've said to these boys, touch with your eyes. I can't tell you how many times in the last 16 years I've said, if it's not food, don't put it in your mouth. The things I have found in their diapers. This one time I found a Monopoly shoe. And I was so exhausted and had postpartum that I was like, holy shit, he's pooping silver. It was amazing. If it's not food, don't put it in your mouth. I'm still saying it. I'm still to a 16-year-old, to a 13-year-old, to my dogs, to my husband. I tell him, if it's not food, I am not putting it in my mouth. That's as dirty as I'm gonna get, guys. That's it. So, I'm a homesteader. If you don't know what a homesteader is, it's hipster for farmer, but cooler. And my children, they have chores like children did in the olden days, and they hate it. They say, Mom, this is lame. My friends don't have chores. And I said, you know what's lame? Your friends have a live-in maid. I don't need a live-in maid because I have you. And don't worry, you're doing a great job. Go team. So they help out with my chickens and our dogs and our gay rabbits, Magnum and Higgins. But during the quarantine though, they became more like child laborers, because what else was I supposed to do with them? Distance learning, are you kidding me? The whole day drinking thing, that didn't happen because I wanted to party. It happened because it made me a better teacher. Qualified to teach? I'm barely qualified to be a mother.